I got to quickly work on 209-6-50 dovetail slide. This is the video you're watching, and we're going to make this part. It's an 8-inch long piece, 4 inches wide. It has a 45-degree cutout there. The bottom part is 1.5, but the total height is 2.5. All right, this shouldn't be too difficult. So we're going to start. I'm going to start by right-clicking on the right side, the right plane, and we'll get going there. And then I'm going to just kind of sketch first. So you always sketch constrained dimension. So I'm going to start by just kind of drawing what I think is going to happen here. And oops, I really messed that up. That's okay. We'll get try to get that right. So my constraints are off. So I'm going to just go ahead and do a horizontal constraint there. I'll do a horizontal constraint here, horizontal constraint there, and make sure that's horizontal. I'm going to horizontally constrain these two together so they're always on the same plane. I'm going to do the midpoint right here. I'll go from here to, and then select these two to get the midpoint down there. All right, I'm going to vertically constrain this and this and this and this, so that gets that worked out. All right, so then we'll start putting dimensions on here. Actually, one more constraint. I want to constrain that these two are equal to one another, and I want to constrain that these two are equal to each other there. All right, so I'll put dimensions on, and this one, well, I remember off the top of my head, was 1.5 from here up to here. All the total thing was 2.5. My entire width of this part right here was 4 inches, and the angle between these two right here was 45 degrees. All right, so that's 45. So that finished that sketch, and we're going to click on this to extrude it. And it doesn't matter which direction you extrude it. I'll go back the other way, click that, change that to 8, come out here, so I got an 8-inch piece. Check that. That's my part. Right click with the mouse, go to create a drawing, and I'm going to click NCB inch, do 4 views, and kind of go from there. All right. When that comes up here, there isn't going to be too much, except I'm going to right click here, and I want to show my hidden lines. You won't see hidden lines on these views. You can click them if you want. But we're going to go ahead and add the dimensions to it now. So I'm going to put a dimension on that tells me the overall length of this part. Oops, I want to change this to 2 decimal places. And I'm going to change my angular precision to just no decimal places. So when I do that, I want to come in here and put this in, that in right there. It's just 45 degrees. Okay, so we got our overall length. I'm going to get my overall width here, right there, 4 inches. I'll get my overall height on this from here to here is 2.5. I'm going to do this dimension over here on this one that says it's 1.5. That is it. We're done. So I'm going to come down here, double click on this, and we'll go over backspace over that, and we will call this the dovetail slide, and we'll click on that, go backspace, and we're going to get the part number, which is 209-6-50. All right. Okay, double click your mouse wheel, and I don't like where that is. I'm going to change that, but you don't have to. You should be done. You can move on. Backspace, dovetail, slide. And you could have left it right there if you wanted, or do it at the top, whatever it is. Doesn't have to be, so as long as it's in there. Click submit right up there and go.